Hello and welcome to door 24 of our Santa Story Shed Advent Calendar. I hope that you've enjoyed all the stories and poems that have gone before. And if you have, or even if you haven't, let us know at thestoryshedblog at gmail.com. That's thestoryshedblog at gmail.com. So, door 24, day 24, which means it's Christmas Eve. So, one more sleep until Christmas Day itself. Don't forget to put your stockings on the mantelpiece, put a mince pie and a glass of sherry out for Santa, and some carrots for the reindeer. The story I have now isn't about Santa. It's about another character called the Belsnickle. And a Belsnickle tends to concentrate more on naughty children and causing havoc and mayhem, and is smelly and dirty and wears furs. So it's kind of a bit of an anti-Santa in a way. I'm going to dedicate this story to my friend Chris Halliday. It's a story by Matthew Burns called Christmastime in the Land of the Belsnickle. There is a land of wilderness glades and craggy cliffs, of hidden coves and ancient forests, home of the Belsnickle. Among this dark forest, under the roots of a great oak tree, there is a limestone cavern that is completely hidden from view. In this dank cavern, Belsnickle makes his home. He's hairy and covered in animal pelts, with moss in his hair and lichens on his skin. He lives in the cave with his loyal servant, Rupert. Rupert is donned in the same manner as Belsnickle, only he's even dirtier, blackened from the soot of many fires and smudged with the grease of many meals. Every year, when it gets to about this time of year, when the leaves have been shed, the winter winds start to howl, and the forest creatures prepare for winter in their own way. Belsnickle and Rupert start plotting mischief and mayhem, of wreaking havoc on the intruders who live in their valley. They regale in events of seasons past, when they scared cattle, carried away children, and spread fear through the countryside. A favourite pastime of Belsnickle and Rupert is tossing dried leaves and moss down the chimneys of the valley homesteads, causing flue fires that sometimes engulf the home, and laugh as the intruders frantically try to save their belongings. Belsnickle has also been known to feed wild onions to the dairy cows, so their milk will taste of onions and will be unfit for use by the intruders. But most of all, Belsnickle and Rupert await Christmas Eve, when everyone is indoors, revelling in the merriment of the season. This is when Belsnickle becomes most embittered for being disturbed. Now, he loves the winter solstice, but can't even bay at the moon without the intruders hunting him with their ferocious hounds. Belsnickle reckons that if he can't celebrate, neither will they. Late in the night, he and Rupert go from house to house, prying open the windows and breaking open doors, seeking vengeance that will yank children from their slumber and beat them with switches. Rupert hopes to toss a few in his sack as well. At these thoughts, pure joy show on the faces of Belsnickle and Rupert. Primitive chuckles erupt from Rupert's snaggled mouth. They are both anxious for night to fall and to begin their night of havoc. Hours later, the forest is again quiet, and Belsnickle and Rupert, having returned to their lair, await the morning. Fulfilled with their accomplishments, they celebrate. They are the protectors of the forest, and without them, all would be lost. In the valley, the bewildered and fearful intruders tell their children, The Belsnickle punishes you for being bad. Next year, you must be better. Through the giant roots of the oak tree, Belsnickle glances at the moon and breaks into a sorrowful and celebratory howl. And that's the story Christmastime in the land of the Belsnickle. Now, don't worry, because the Belsnickle will not be able to get you, because it's fictional. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist at all. So you're okay. You're perfectly safe. Thank you for watching the Advent Calendar. Again, I hope you've enjoyed it. And Santa will, as I say, be in tomorrow to give you a message for Christmas Day. Let us know what you think of what you've heard by writing to us at thestoryshedblog@gmail.com. Have a fantastic day tomorrow. I hope that you get the presents that you wanted and take very good care. Stay well and safe. And for the time being, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye.